I feel like after watching the movie, I just have more questions.
I remember when that movie came out
Yeah.
and I was so excited for it. I wanted to see it in theaters. I watched it and I was like, I was super let down. I was like, that's not at all what I thought it was going to be.
Really? What did you think it was going to be?
Maybe I thought I'd feel something more with it or
Yeah.
that it would go crazy towards the end. But not the way it does go crazy. And then I rewatched it shortly after that, and I was more okay with it, kind of knowing how it was going to go. So now, I mean, I think it's a fine movie. I think the performances are really good.
I knew they were going to be pretty good,
Yeah.
but they were awesome. Even if I just downright just did not like the majority of the movie, if the performances were the same, I'd watch it again just for the performances. I feel like after watching the movie, I just have more questions.
Yeah.
And I just have more curiosity about it. It's cool that there's more of that and I want to watch it again, but it was also I think in the moment a little disappointing because I'm like, that was cool, but what was the point of that? It didn't feel like there was any ending or anything.
Yeah, it just feels like it keeps going on.
I think on more watch throughs, it's either going to become more apparent and I can just let it go, or I'll see something there that maybe I missed the first time because a lot happened, even though it feels like nothing actually concluded.
You might just need to take it for the performances. Be like, they made this
Exactly.
movie just to have two really good actors just hash it out for
Yeah.
an hour.
And that's
almost 2
okay.
hours.
Like if all it is just an awesome project to get a very specific look that looked awesome, have a very specific vibe as far as storytelling goes, and have two actors just give it their all, it accomplished that.
It was somewhat inspired by one of Edgar Allan Poe's last works that never got completed.
Really?
So yeah, he wrote like a diary from, I believe, what would be I guess Robert Pattinson's character. And he only gets to like day 4 and then Edgar Allan Poe died. He never finished the story.
It felt very Shakespearean.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
So that was like the initial inspiration, and then the
Yeah.
writers, they
Went off
with it and changed a bunch of stuff. But
yeah, I don't know, I really liked it. Robert Pattinson's voice he chose for that was
really-
really weird.
yeah. Willem Dafoe just kind of,
He was himself for sure.
yeah. One
It was
thing that
really funny.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say something that was kind of weird for me at first, but then like when I watched it again, or just even like later in the movie, like Willem Dafoe's attraction to the light. That one scene where he's just like he's naked and he's just like looking at the light, and Robert Pattinson's like underneath. That
Yeah.
scene is so funny.
It was really funny when they were in the sleeping quarters and he said he didn't like his cooking. Willem Dafoe's character went on a sonnet cursing him. It was awkward. And then a wide shot. Okay, I love your cooking. And then it just ended. That was when the vibe kind of got either established or reestablished for me with what kind of movie this was. Because it was a little ambiguous in the beginning as far as the insanity aspect, but also just whether we should take the whole movie seriously at all. And then that happened and I was like, this is kind of a funny, weird movie.
I think I was hoping for more of a feeling like you were going insane with them vibe.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel like in some scenes you get that. But overall,
Yeah.
didn't really feel like I was with them, more like I was
Yeah.
observing them.
Exactly. I wanted to be with them. I wanted to be in the middle of it, but I definitely just felt like a fly on the wall watching it happen.
Willem Dafoe might have already been pretty.
I thought he was going to be the one that kind of made them descend, or that he was the crazy one. And he was crazy for sure. But by the end, it looked like it was all Robert Pattinson's character's fault, or all of the deterioration of reality was from his perspective. The mermaid, Poseidon, remembering his past where he killed the guy. That was all his story and from his perspective. But I thought it was going to be more Defoe's character's perspective.
I would love to see some more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like how they made it or how they shot it. I haven't seen a lot of it.
Yeah. It was really chilling a few times.
I feel like that was, for me, a lot of that is due to the score. It has a really
the score was
chilling
awesome.
score.
Yeah, the score had a continuous tension. Basically every time he was outside, it was felt so crazy. Seagulls were a
seagulls were
weird
great.
omen, and the mermaid. Everything to do with the mermaid was just made me feel so uncomfortable.
I mean, she visually looks uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah,
She just
exactly.
is
It was
weird to look at.
It was all The sound design was
Yeah.
phenomenally weird. Stylistically, it was a pretty cool achievement. I don't know what lens they were using, but like everything felt so far away, but also like very up close at the same time.
Yeah, I really like their aspect ratio as well.
Yeah, I
Just
like
it's like a square.
a square. Yeah, like old movies.
Yeah, I think we really hit it by saying that we wanted to go with them on the journey and not just watch them.
We mostly watched them, and what was shown was all high caliber, really, really
Yeah.
good stuff.
At the end of the movie,
Yeah.
it does kind of feel you feeling empty.
Yeah, for sure. He was being emptied at the end.
Yeah, that's right.